Hi guys, how you doing today? This is D. Durrell at the practice today. I hope each and every one of you are having a great day today. I want to talk about, in some ways, a not so good particular topic. It involves dealing with the fact that everybody that's in your space is not there to do you um, or I would say everybody that's in your space is not there to do you good, to do you any good all the time. Just because you have certain people in your space, in your work environment, network, and so forth, they're not always there with the best intentions. In many situations, whether you look at things from the local level of government to the highest level of government, there are people who betray for a variety of difference for selfish reasons. There are people who have an inclination that they can do things and get away with it, can be very calculating, and they do things in a way in which they are very mischievous and disingenuous about their actions altogether. When you deal with people like this, you have to be able and be willing to take your emotions out of the situation. You have to look at the telltale signs that seem to persist throughout your interaction with them, along with the people that you are interacting with. You must understand that when you're dealing with traitors and you're dealing with people who are willing or doing things to not necessarily benefit you but to hurt you, they can come off as being a very trustworthy person. They can present themselves in a manner in which you think they're the best at what they do. You will begin to think that there's no way that they could betray you, no way they can do something to go against you. Sometimes their behavior can present itself as being too good to be true. And in most situations, when something appears to be too good to be true, it actually is. Accept a person for who they are. Accept a traitor for being a traitor. Accept a snake for being a snake. Accept a pig for being a pig. I've always stated, if a person shows you who they are, believe them. Just believe this is who they naturally are. A person shows you who they naturally are, believe them to be as such. Don't use the benefit of the doubt, because the benefit of the doubt only causes a recurrent situation in which that guilty party will do the same thing all over again. You see, this particular person, there's always a level of justification for why they do things in which they think is in the best interest of themselves, not necessarily the best interest of the group. And sometimes in your interaction with them, from time to time, you may hear things that may not be consistent with the betterment of the group, but in the betterment of self. This is how traitors operate in groups, in organizations, in business. Because at the end of the day, they're just looking to gather information to benefit themselves. They're looking to study and steal. They're looking to create and build off of other people, to leech off of other people for the betterment of themselves. And also to understand, these particular acts are very unemotional, and they're doing things for whatever personal gains that they can seek, not to help others. And that's why, particularly in the black community, there's issues with this, because black community has a propensity to allow those that don't need to be in the black community to function and have a say in the black community. It's just an example. So sometimes when we deal with people who appear not to be what they say they are, there's no need for second chances, because you've already shown me from a logical standpoint who you are. And most adults, men or women, are very slow to change, or have basically accepted who they are and don't want change, even if it benefits them. But how do you handle traitors? That's my question. And I think that it's important to kind of review and look at what I'm saying, because this is important in making a difference between what you have built to be successful, or it ends before things actually really get started. And let's be honest, it's a very competitive environment out there business-wise. That doesn't mean you can't be successful. That means you just have to be more competitive. So these are the things I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to hold you too long. Again, this is D. Durrell with the Conscious Clientele. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and share. Please leave comments in the comment section. How do you deal with traitors in a group setting? How do you handle these particular people? That's the question. There's no one size fit all. It's a variety of methods that have proven to work. But let's understand, in spotting out traitors and so forth, you have to keep your eyes open for everything that has happened or could happen, for the betterment of yourself and that family. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you for coming in. D. Durrell at the Practice. Have a great day.